Welcome to Mic Check 337, where we keep it real and unfiltered.
And a little messy.
Before we start, this is just our opinions, so don't take it personal.
I'm Jason. We got D, Key, Keisha, Lil Mitri, Lil Deja, and Nayana. And we are Mic Check 337.
Let's get into it. First question that we have, we're starting with is public shaming good parenting?
No.
Yep.
In my opinion, no.
I'm gonna say yeah.
Yes.
Don't start nothing, won't be nothing. Like, I'm gonna embarrass you before you embarrass me. So,
Or if you embarrass me, I'm gonna embarrass you.
like, imagine you going into a store and, Mama, I want this. No, put it back. I don't have no extra money for that. And then they take it off the shelf and they throw it on the ground. And I gotta pick it up?
Oh yeah.
Pick it up and put it back on that shelf.
God damn.
I agree.
Play with me.
Okay, so that type of shaming, I would say maybe. I would say yeah for that type.
Shit.
But the ones who be like I see somebody cut their hair, child bald because of
Yeah,
stuff
I
like
think
that.
that's doing.
I think that's wild.
And posting it.
Yeah.
that's doing
Yeah.
the most.
Yes.
I wouldn't do nothing to mess with your image, but if I gotta go in the store walking like I'm handicapped while you hold my hand, I'm gonna do it.
I don't know, one day I was being a class clown and my mom put clown makeup on me. I had to go to school like that.
Your mama go.
I seen a video.
I ain't never do it again.
I seen a video.
I ain't never, oh, you want to be a class clown? I ain't never did. Because everybody really was laughing. They were laughing at me.
I seen a video on Facebook. It's like I think it was like a 7 or 8 year old. He got his dress cut off and making fun of a bald headed cancer kid.
Oh, yeah, I do that.
It's,
Well,
that's
that's kind of different.
That's a lesson
I
learned.
think that's a lesson learned. That's,
No,
that's,
yeah, I
that's
would
good.
say
In my
parenting.
defense, I would say it's a lesson learned. But if children know when they show their true colors. Because if you get in the store and you know I don't play with you like that on a daily basis, but you won't get in the store and you whack ass, I'm embarrass you. And to the people that's looking, mind your business.
They know white people, they got white person in their basket.
They just stop and look at.
No, they don't be looking, they be putting their head down hard trying to read their
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. If a
That's all
person
this
look
can
at
be.
me and be like, this shit is really patient, yes, fuck, I did my business.
I would say that.
That's too lucky they built session together.
I would say
Do you
that
need me to
when they
whoop
like
your ass too?
when they wipe their bottom lip with their top teeth and they tell you something about pinching the fuck out you. Woo!
Hey, only a mom
Then
can
they
do that.
pinch it, twist like skin not supposed to do that, bro.
Only a mom can do that.
Oh, then I'm gonna twist them lips so fast.
How you get
To
caught?
answer the question, is public shaming good parenting? I think that it depends. Going the full extent, but I mean, going the full extent is different for some people too. Some people feel like they can't do that much. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think it's just situational for me. Yeah, I think it's just really situational.
I thought about it a little different. I think in today's day and age, I think being ashamed and embarrassed is more effective than sometimes whooping your child. I feel like with my oldest child, like whooping her, I feel like embarrassing her in front of her friends will hurt her more.
Yeah, that's true.
And it just like in society in general, because like when they say, oh, little dudes don't fight no more, they shoot each other. I think the reason why they don't fight is because niggas will record you getting your ass whooped.
Yeah, they don't want to take the L. They don't want to take the L.
Right, so I think the biggest thing now is just nobody want the
To be
world to
embarrassed.
see.
So is that social media?
Yeah, I think that's more, that'll hurt you more than like just, you know,
Especially in front of your friends. They never let you.
that's what I'm saying. So it's like,
I still have people.
do I condone it? I feel like to a certain extent.
Right. I think it could go two ways because I don't know. I feel like my ass is all over the place, but I think it could go two ways because it's like part of you could want to do that, and then a part of you could not want to do that just because nowadays they have kids that bully and want to clown you for certain things. So I really just think like it's kind of situational, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. And it depends. Like the children sometimes be asking for it. Like I have a grandma. I have one of my grandma friends. She always used to tell her son, you know, you want to act a clown, I'm gonna act a clown with you. And I feel like that's.
Yeah, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
You want to act a clown, I'm gonna act a clown with you. Or we could be, you know.
Shit. I'd be like, hey.
You was acting a clown.
Right. Tell me that I got trauma.
I think the most thing I kind of like for Zay, when the teacher one time told me that she wasn't paying attention in class, and I was like, keep playing. I'm coming to sit in class with you, right on side you. I said, you want me to come over there and do that? No, don't do that. Well, okay, stop playing with me.
Yeah.
So, like, I think more of, I don't want to say never, you know, say never, but I haven't had to get to a point to where I had to like public shame. I'm like, yo, don't make me pull up to the school and sit on side you. Because if I have to sit at the school the whole time while you in class, baby, your mama gonna cut up and they gonna be talking about it. So,
Right.
That's right next to the
In Khalil's defense, Khalil got talk about that they had piss on because baby, when I walked by that classroom door, her hair was done, and I walked in there and her hair was still done, and they said, "Well, what is Khalil, mama?" And was, and I was, and let's do this work.
That's a nightmare.
Right beside you.
Yeah.
Shit, I remember my mom.
Remember they used to say,
I was
somebody
in
mama here.
I was in school cutting. You know how like the classroom doors have the long narrow windows.
Yeah.
And that's
where
my
I
mama
was.
cutting.
Hey, the whole world zoomed in on you. No, coming from a
That's
parent
like
with
Michael
experience.
Myers right there, boy. You
When somebody used to say somebody mama here, everybody used to look away. We didn't know who mama was, bro.
Khalil's hair was full blown down, and he was like, "Khalil, your mama's here." Yeah.
She knew what time of day it
I stood
was.
right there for a good about 5 minutes.
Everybody knew when them Heinz dad is at the school. Everybody knew when I was there.
my boy fishing on everybody call. No, I'm just playing.
Hey, if y'all need y'all call fix, holler at me.
Yeah, my dog, man.
Just comment on the channel. They knew when the Heinz dad was there. They knew when I came it was over with. Whether I was in the office, in the classroom, that's Kamaya's daddy. Yes, it is. But he's almost touching the ceiling. I know.
I know that's real. Alright,
Then the boy
so
really did talk about it.
moving on to the next question. Do parents today focus on being their children's friend too much?
Yes.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I would say yes. I would say I think my answer to that, of course, is yes. Yes, it's yes. Okay. Wait, somebody.
Hey, I'm not gonna-
I'm trying to articulate what I.
I say yes. Reason being, again, which leads back to image. Everybody want to see seeing either like the cool parent or they want to be hip or in the now because of social media. So they want to fit in where they can. Y'all not young no more. Grow up.
Hey, I'm not gonna
Do
lie
your
to
own
you.
thing, bro.
I'm not gonna lie to you. When I was young, half that stuff them kids saying to us now, I would be seeing stars.
Thank you.
I wouldn't even see those slaps coming.
Oh no! What?
My mom
never.
just been getting
Mama
on
be
me.
eating that up when Jada say something, some slick comment. She just be like, "Oh, God, you something else."
20 years ago.
That's what I got whenever
That
I
oughta
did
be me.
something.
One of those people used to throw a shoe, no matter if you sitting over in that shoe used to turn that
They turn corners. They come right back.
She just be
The
laughing
boomerang
at
shoe.
Jada.
Yeah, that shit catch you and come back.
It's following you. It's following
Back to their hand.
Yeah.
And when they say go grab it, it's supposed to be styrofoam. But when it hits you, it feel like something else.
you.
Now I'm telling you.
Feel like playing from Ed.
Another thing is, I feel like, cause you know how I'll see kids like, you know, parents having an adult conversation, kids come in, put their input and stuff. Let me wanna walk in on adult conversation and wanna put in my input.
Shit, you wouldn't even allowed in the same room.
I couldn't even be standing right there listening. Cause what you doing? Why you in here?
Get out of
Adults
no
talking.
conversation.
Yeah, nah, they ain't play
I
that.
still live by that.
I think me too. I think parents do focus on being their kids' friend, especially when it comes to like things like like when they having little parties and stuff with their kids, like let kids be kids. Don't be going there telling them to work and then you popping them. Like you see that type of stuff going on there. It's crazy to me. Like I don't even let my kids see me twerking. Like you know.
You twerking.
You missed the show, Jay?
You don't let me see you twerking.
But yeah, I'm definitely say yeah.
What's that, Mike? Honey bun and Jada retire. Sorry.
You gotta try it.
Honey bun. Somebody gonna be in the comment section. That's honey bun. I knew I knew it from somewhere. Hey, I'm just trying to get some subscribers. That's it.
Alright.
Oh, I'm gonna just say this. I think that a lot of people, they see how other people, like their kids are being, you know, like they have the latest this, and this, and that's because their parents always did have the latest things. Okay, that's fine. But if you're doing it just because somebody else, or if your child, like you have a gorgeous child, then they just want to glorify like off of that child's looks and keep them up with all the rest of the other kids instead of getting them what they really want. And I feel like that's another thing that is cool, you know, as far as going, like, if they want to be the child's friend, you know, versus being the parent. You know, they never got to be that cool kid on the block and they see their child a cool kid. Oh, well, let me
Like
go and
trying
get
to
these
live
things.
to
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a lot of people that do that too.
That's how
What happened to the saying, I'm not one of your little friends?
Right.
I don't hear that no more.
You want to be a little friend.
Shit.
I tell that to the only time I have a little friend. Now,
Water food.
I will say this, me and my kids do have like a time where we'll just sit down and clown amongst one another in a respectable way. They're like, girl, what you doing, girl? Like, talk a little bit like that. But however, they don't get it twisted.
Right.
Yeah.
They know that's my mama, and if I go to this extent, she gonna pop the hell out of me. I'll twist my lips. So moving on to the next question. What's your thoughts?
It's cool. I didn't have nothing to say.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go. You did say something about Honey Bun.
I was like, I wouldn't even
Definitely
say
did.
You said what you
Now you can go to the next question. I was
Bruh. Okay, so what's your thoughts on gentle parenting?
It don't work.
I don't understand it.
Okay.
I agree and disagree at the same time. I don't agree that a dad should be the gentle parent, but I think that it's okay for the mom to be the gentle parent.
Like, what exactly is gentle?
So-
I think I disagree with you.
Yeah, I disagree with that.
I can't say I agree or disagree. I have a cousin who's gentle parents, and the way she explained it to me, it made a lot more sense. Because with gentle parenting, you're supposed to teach a kid like that you don't just hit them. Like if you hit them when you're mad because they did something wrong, they gonna feel like that's what is acceptable. That's what you do. Like how do you fuss at your child for hitting somebody when they're mad at them if you hit them when you mad at them? You know what I'm saying?
You have to make them understand why you discipline them.
Right, and
Yeah,
that's kind of what
so-
gentle parenting is. You explain it to them instead of using like, physical. You kind of explain to them the problem, and it's supposed to like help them regulate their emotions. It's better when she explains it to me.
Okay, well,
It makes sense in a way.
My thing with gentle parent, I'm thinking when y'all say gentle parenting, it's like, okay, Jimmy, please put that back on the shelf. Or put it back on the fucking shelf. Like
Yeah,
that.
no.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's being
no.
calm and or whatever.
It's not that, like, trust me, I'm in mom groups when I seen a woman was like, oh, little Timmy keeps biting me and slapping me. What should I do? I'm like, whip his ass.
Yeah,
He is
that's
So I'm not talking about that type of parenting.
Yeah.
Because gentle parenting is not, I think a lot of people think gentle parenting is like submissive parenting, or what do you call it? They have a parenting where it's like you just let the kids do whatever they want.
Yeah, and that's what I think.
So that's not what gentle parenting is.
It's more so of explaining.
My kids
I
don't
think
understand.
that
so-
society had been messed up if that's the case, to be
Yeah,
honest,
yeah.
because some people take words literal, okay? But for the most part, my thoughts on gentle parenting, I think that's bullshit. That's just my
Don't
opinion.
understand the
Just
soft
because
words.
I'll sit in the middle.
You understand?
I'll sit in the middle.
That's what I
But That gentle parenting, it's not. It can't. I can't. For me personally,
Right.
I can't do it.
Kids will run all over you.
Yeah, the kids will run all over you. They'll never understand. They'll never understand.
Yeah, and I feel like, I mean, I have a cousin that, you know, gentle parent, and she don't hit nothing, she just talk. Sometimes I don't want to talk.
No, I'm saying
I
think
don't
about it like
talk.
this. Later on in
Once
life.
I get frustrated,
The way,
I'm already
the reason why,
frustrated.
the only thing that makes
I gotta
me
keep
wonder
telling you
about-
the same thing over and over and over and over. And you know I'm not gonna do anything, I'm just gonna talk to you. You know,
Right.
like,
Sometimes
Because
it's
kids
too
will
much.
too.
Wait, but there's also like we're gentle. It's like you don't just keep talking to them because there's also consequences. Like if you, it's not gonna be a spanking, but there's gonna be consequences that you probably not gonna like.
Yeah, but what happens when
place.
So-
No screen time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Think about this later
If
in
you
life.
want to put them on,
So later in life,
If you're disciplining your kids and you're just gentle with it all the time, and they grow up and do something wrong, you think the police are gonna be?
No,
They're not
see,
gonna be
that's my issue with gentle
That's
parenting
what I'm
because I
saying.
feel like once
It-
they
it
grow
won't
up,
work.
I'm like, how are they gonna know how to? Because the world is not gonna be like, oh, you know, it's okay, but like the
No,
world is
right.
not gentle. The world is not
At
gonna
all.
be gentle.
It's cruel.
So that's my issue with gentle parenting.
yeah.
Right. That's why I say
And she's
no.
always
I
embarrassed.
really wish I could.
I
I
think
could
I'm
call in
gentle
no
to a
friend.
certain extent. I will try to talk to you first, but if you're not listening to me on the first, then the second time we got a
The
problem.
nigga's coming out.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's why my answer was I think it's okay for one parent and not the other. Because
I think it's
the mom, well, I would say like the mom do more of the explaining, but the dad is more of the action.
no. I think a dad has to
Some-
explain too.
Yeah,
To me,
I
I think a dad has to explain.
Explain.
No,
my
it's okay to
dad
explain,
used
but
to
I'm
whip
gonna
me,
explain
and
what
my
you
dad
did
used to
wrong.
explain to me also what I did
Now,
wrong
was it before or after?
after.
You see, that's
No.
the thing. Women
Before.
would do it before. Well,
No.
No.
I'm doing it wow.
I'm
No.
a
Didn't I tell you not to keep
I'm doing it before. I'm sorry.
My
I'm
daddy
gonna
would
make you-
explain to me after.
I'm gonna make you understand why you're about to
must
get
do
the
this
consequence you're about to get.
Yeah, sometimes,
Alright,
that's
so-
something, sometimes it is situational where you like, if it's that bad of a thing or whatever, you like, yo, you give me a second because I'm about to get on you for X, Y, Z. You know?
You coming home off the bus?
So y'all never heard the phrase "wait till your dad come home," or wait, yeah, or you know, I'm gonna call your dad and tell him.
Yeah,
So that's what I say. It's more of
boss, yeah.
We don't
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's more of like
no.
she can
Your mom.
of course do what she want, but it's more of she's more gentle,
No.
and the kids will fear. Oh
The
shit,
children
dad.
don't want to see them kills.
You know what I mean?
cooking on
Boss
that
short.
hallway.
But you don't want your kids to be scared
I'm
of
a
you either.
It's not scared. It's like knowing right from wrong, because kids know right from wrong.
No, it's not being
I don't know
scared.
why people don't believe
It's a
that.
healthy fear.
Of course they do. Kids know what they do and what they're not.
Yeah, so I'm not saying they should fear, but they know right from wrong, so they got to accept the consequences of their actions whenever they do fuck up. So the dad would be more of that
They
shit. Because you would never hear a phrase say, "Oh, wait till your mom come home."
She.
Hey,
We gonna be
What you got,
instant.
Jason?
Boy,
Alright,
wait till your
bitch,
mama come home.
What you got?
What you got, Jason?
Oh man.
I think that I don't know why I think the woman should do more of the whooping than the dads do.
Really?
Because it's not gonna be like as
do you have more girls or boys?
I
hard.
got more girls.
That's why. That's why.
I think maybe so. Cause my papa used to always have a thing. He would be like, "Don't whip your children when you're angry."
Because I feel like the woman it spends more time with the kids than the man does. So I think naturally she would
The
hand out
woman
more
should.
whoopings, right?
But would you let your kids disrespect her, or would you come home and
No.
No, I'm saying like, what if you're not home and she have to do more whooping, and then she tell you what happened? Would you?
No,
be
I'm
like,
not saying I'm not
okay,
whooping at all. I'm just saying the quantity of whoopings is gonna come from mom
Oh, okay.
than the dad.
Yeah.
Like
if
if I gotta whoop you, then you
it's serious.
It's something
It's
serious.
something serious.
Yeah, you should know.
You know, but I feel like mama is the one that nurtures the kids, so she hands out more of the.
Well, like you said, it's nurturing.
Yeah, not discipline.
They're gonna be more.
But that's all that's all. I mean,
Discipline and stuff.
yeah, that's mama nurtures, disciplines, all of that shit because she's in traditional sense. Mama's home, right?
Right.
If we talking traditional, mama's home. Mama does all of the take care of the kids, and dad we out working, correct?
Right.
So mama is the first line of defense, and like I said, if we get to me, then
I think some moms be like, "Oh man, you know that's my baby."
Oh no.
So that's the problem.
This mama right here, she give you two chances. Lay down.
Tears
You don't lay
gonna
down
talk in my heart,
anyway.
baby.
Anyway. You get it how you
I
live.
said no.
You better lay down.
You get it how you live.
You better lay down.
Yeah, like, but okay, moving on. Do children benefit more from the quantity of time or quality of time?
Quality.
I
'Cause
think-
we could spend all day together. That don't mean we
Yeah, definitely quality.
spend time. We
along.
could be together all day. That don't mean we
Right.
spent time together.
Together.
I think quantity.
No, it's quality.
Really?
Yeah, I definitely think.
That's his opinion. We gotta go back.
Right.
We ain't gonna-
I'm saying, like, what if
Listen,
y'all
think-
together all day, but that don't mean y'all like, you know what I'm saying?
Because
Bonding.
I think about it, okay, when this kid is an adult,
Mhm.
right? You looking back, you like, okay, he came to my graduation, he came to this, he came to that. That's all you remember though.
Mhm.
Okay, quantity is he was there when it was raining. He was there on regular fucking days. You feel me?
Mhm.
Or wouldn't you rather him be there on regular days than just let me just pop up when she graduating or some shit like that?
I guess so.
Okay, I can see
Like when
that.
it was
I can see
right,
that
when
in
it
that
when it's
way,
like
but
that makes sense.
I'm thinking
The
about
way-
it like this. If, oh, well, you say you get away with it. If my dad, and I know you wouldn't, if I was younger, my dad can't pick me up 5 days a week, and he just took me to McDonald's 5 days a week, that shit would get boring. But if he can't pick me up on the weekend and said, son, we're going fishing, and I catch a huge fish, I'm gonna remember that. You know,
But he got more time to teach you lessons and life lessons during the week, during that 5-day span. It might not be all packed into one fishing trip.
but he just comes pick me up, take me to McDonald's. He's playing on his phone. I'm just doing whatever.
I get what you're saying. That's the way I was thinking of it. Like quantity, kind of like we together all the time, but are we really like engaging? Are we really like, you know?
Mm.
But the quality time we spend together, like if we have like a family movie night, that's something I'm really gonna remember because it's like,
So you rather a 2-day weekend than a 5-day?
I'd rather a 2-day weekend of actually spending time than a 5-day of us just being around each other. If that makes sense.
No, but we not saying, when we saying
I
quantity, we not saying that y'all not interacting with each other.
Right.
He's around, like he's there. That's what makes it the quantity,
Quantity.
is that you guys are around each other.
Oh,
It might
yeah.
not be Six Flags, it might not be fishing, but
But
he's
you're
there.
around.
It's something. Right.
You know?
That makes
Because they turn it on you at the end when they like, oh, you only came to my graduation, you only came this and that.
You only
Where-
came when it was important.
Where was you exactly? Where was
Yeah.
you all these other times?
Right.
No,
That's
like that's
quantity.
the times it should matter when it's important, right?
No. Because you have to be there when it's important. You're supposed
Right.
to be there when it's important. Those big milestones and stuff like that. You're supposed to.
I mean, like every milestone, you should be there.
I'm saying
Right.
milestone dates excluded because, like
Okay,
I
so
said,
if you exclude-
you should be there regardless for milestones. But I'm just saying, on a normal day, if I'm just going, like I said, I'm just going to McDonald's. He's playing on his phone. I'm playing in the playroom. Versus going on a fishing trip on a Saturday. I'm gonna remember that fishing trip.
I understand it from both sides, to be honest.
I would say, for me to
It depends
to
on
butt
the
in, I think that, so, for me with that situation, I think that it depends on, everybody different in their household. Everybody different. I may be doing something with my kids, you may not. And I may take the time during the week to chat or such and such with my kids during those weeks. You may not. You know what I'm saying? So I really think that it just comes to that person's household and how things go.
And it's-
Because for me personally, I'm always talking with my kids about doing things, and we do shit. It may not, even if it's not going outside. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever like that. So, and this is multiple days a week. Or y'all, we're gonna have a trip to the library. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or even if it's not going anywhere, sometimes it just be in the house. Y'all, we're gonna make some slime or something like that. So that's that's my take on it. Like,
And I think it's about availability as well.
Mm.
I could be going through something on a Tuesday. I gotta wait till the weekend when we go fishing to ask you this question, or you feel me? When, like you said, we could have been at McDonald's. I could have asked you this question at McDonald's. But you're around though, you know?
Right.
Compared to, I gotta wait till the weekend and, spend that type of time with you. I asked you a question that I needed to know on a Tuesday. I gotta wait till Saturday.
See, unfortunately for me, speaking from personal experience,
Nah, trust me, I don't get too personal, but Trust me, you know, I get what you saying, bro.
At almost 30, I've seen my
Yeah.
dad. I can count on 2 hands.
It was times I went to sleep to my dad's house and he had to work the next day, so I was just in the crib,
Exactly. That's
you know,
true.
just like, yep, this is fun.
That's why I said,
You know what I mean?
yeah, things
Here,
here.
at my dad's house.
Because
Yeah,
me
how-
personally, I
This
like
is
being. I used to like going to my dad all the time. I used to go to my dad a lot. I like to go to my dad a lot, but I also like. I don't know. I'm a sucker for big moments, quality moments. Quality time is my love language. So
No, you didn't.
That makes
That's fair. Alright, so going on to the next one. What age is appropriate for a kid to have their own phone?
I'll probably say 11, 10, 11.
Can I, when we answer this question, I want y'all to say the age y'all got y'all phones too.
Woo!
Y'all answer.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
That's
say,
fair?
yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna say 10, 11. I got my phone, my first phone, I was like 13.
Okay.
I'm saying today's society, a lot of the kids have phones, but serving the purpose of the phone actually being on,
That's
I
it.
would
yeah,
say
that's
about 11, 12, because my daughter's making 12 and she's 11, and she literally just got her phone actually with actual service on. When I got my first phone, I was probably 14.
Lucky.
I would say for me, I was about probably around that 13, 14 phase as well for my first phone. But we got Zay a phone at 10. Because Zay, we go to a charter school, so she's in sports. So it'll be situations where she have a game, or if she's riding with somebody to the game until we get there. So that's why we kind of got her a phone at 10 years old. Otherwise, like you said, it wouldn't be happening. You know, you gotta have a phone, but it won't.
But it's like, it's not, she doesn't get it like during the week.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of our rules too.
Yeah,
they don't
get
get
the
school
school
week.
Monday through
During the
Thursday.
school week, there's no phone Monday to
Yeah.
Thursday.
Yeah.
And even at school, she can't have it until like after school, like when
Right.
she's going to this game or something.
Yeah,
like
because
that.
they do take their phones. They do.
Yeah.
And that's the only time she'll have it, like, is if they have practice or something, you know, or whatever, sports related.
So it ain't like just on.
Yeah.
I got mine 7th grade, so I was 12.
I don't remember that good because I don't really.
That's when,
What?
I don't really be taking her phone like
During the
that.
week.
No.
I feel like,
But I know
just
at
a
9
focus
o'clock-
and then homework and all of that. And when you think about it, dance and all that, because they don't have time to be on the phone. You're gonna talk to them like you didn't talk to them enough at school,
That's cool.
I feel like
and
it's
then
a
you didn't
distraction.
see them at dance. So that's good enough. And I need you to focus on your work during
Yeah.
the week.
I don't want no
And
distractions.
I started that rule because she just didn't care about her grades.
Mhm.
So that right there played a major role in her picking her grades up.
Yeah, and I think why I wasn't implementing. I mean, that's something that I personally want
just
to
a parent.
work on. But I think that I didn't because she juggles stuff so well. Like the more stuff on her, the better she thrives. I don't know how she do it, but she made sure she got all her stuff done. So I wasn't really worried about, you can't get it Monday through Friday. Now with my other kids, I know for sure I got cracked down. But that's something that I have to work on, as a parent for sure. Making sure during the week, no, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, yeah,
Yeah.
Summertime.
But it really didn't bother me her having it because, she was thriving, even though she did extracurricular activities.
And then she probably
at
didn't have
school.
much use for
And
doing that
yeah,
time, even though she
yeah.
had it, because
she only
had
would
so
be
much
Tuesday. It was
of
like a free day if she didn't have tutoring after 5, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
You know, Jordan.
Yeah,
That's how I am with
She the only one
Colin
that has
too,
a phone.
'cause Colin, him and Keely have a phone. Keely, I feel like I should implement the no thing during the week. But Colin, he always when he get home, the first thing he do is his homework.
Yeah.
He always makes sure he do that first before he.
or
get
she
on
take
his
care of it
phone.
like at school while she waiting for dismissal. Because
Right.
we leave last.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she have her priorities in check. So I never thought that, hey, I need to take this phone away,
Yeah.
during the week. It never really dawned on me. Now the other kids, probably so.
Now me,
Yeah, but we like that with electronics anyway. Like,
Yeah.
we shut tablets, all that shit. They
Yeah,
don't get-
everything is shut down at
They
a
don't get
certain
all that
time. Though.
until.
Yeah.
No, I mean, they don't get that till Friday. They don't even get it during the week.
Oh, foul for you.
And it's not like a they understand it's not a punishment. That's just
That's
what
just
it is.
yeah, but
Business
that's
is pleasure.
understandable though.
that's just-
I should probably make that like that.
Like, the age I think would be appropriate for a kid to have their own device, I would say 4 or 5. Just for the fact of entertainment, but not being on and serviced. The age I got my phone, y'all can laugh. I was 17.
I got mine in high school.
I worked and bought it on my own. I didn't get, say, here's a phone.
Some people have to.
I
do that.
had-
I had the house
My
phone.
big sister bought my phone.
I was 40.
I had the house
Virgin
phone.
Mobile.
I had the
I
house
had a
phone.
phone, but I was on an iPod.
What?
I had a flip Virgin Mobile.
That's it.
I think that the age that they should have phones is like, I would say 11 or 12
Mhm.
to be on it. And then I got my phone when I was 13 because I was in 7th grade. Yeah.
Yeah, I played football, so I had to call, hey, practice over with.
I think 7th grade is like a good.
Yeah.
It's just different now.
My first-
Technology.
Yeah, it is different now because
I
sometimes
didn't.
even with it also
So your mom
helps.
was just my bad.
Okay.
Your mom was just like in the parking lot with after the ball.
I had to use other people's phone.
I either had to get lucky that she was there or I had to call somebody else from somebody else's phone.
Yeah, I had to call for
I
somebody
ain't
else's
nobody
phone.
borrow your
I didn't get a
My
phone
first
till
real
high
phone though,
school.
like
Bro.
it had the little 1-inch screen with the buttons, had 250
I think that's when
minutes
it
a
kicked
month.
in for me and Believe it or
I
not,
had boy had it.
because
Hey,
It's
good.
a singular.
They had to call
Insurance
home for
box.
something. And I'm like, who phone you calling off of? And I'm like, oh hell no.
Yeah.
We gotta get this, like we can't afford, like you
See,
know
the
what
thing
I'm
why
saying?
Khalil got her phone on is because Khalil walked around with her iPad. Her iPad had certs. And I'm like, I don't want you going here and there and you gotta walk around with a big ass iPad.
Right.
Yeah.
And
So
another
that's
thing-
why I was like, I'm gonna put the phone on.
Right.
Y'all are all lucky, bro.
And another thing too, times is just different too as well because it's like, having these little smartphones, you kind of keep track of knowing where your kid is.
Yeah.
When
Yeah,
they're
that's
not with you know what I'm saying? So like, it's different, but that's how
Some
it is.
parents put trackers everywhere hitting on the kid, boy.
Yeah, I mean they do put
Shoes
tags and
and
stuff
pads,
like that, but
all
sometimes I just be like,
specifications.
dang, because like I have parents in control, I can know what they do.
It's
You know
on
what I'm
the
saying? In the phones and stuff like that. So, but next question here. So, should parents pressure their children to achieve academically?
Hell yeah, that's a reflection on you.
I don't.
I'm sorry, we work in
I-
I work in a school system and we talk about parents like that. Like, I'm sorry, like I'm trying my best. What is your mom doing? Like,
I would say that.
that's a
Education.
reflect. Yeah,
That's how she feels. That's how she feels.
yeah.
As a school
That
teacher,
you don't
I'd say,
care.
yeah.
For me, I say
Yeah.
Because
no.
I'm going to ask you too. What's your mama
What
doing?
is your mama doing?
Your education started at home.
I know.
What was she?
I'm just saying, like,
She not saying to the kids. She just saying in general out loud.
No, they'll tell you. My mama said she didn't want to help me with this homework.
Damn.
What?
That's crazy.
Yes.
I feel like yeah because if you don't set your kids up to be the best version of themselves, then how you expect them to apply it?
Yeah.
Now, different situation. I'm gonna speak from experience. My kids are all on different levels. They all make good grades. One struggle here, one may not struggle there. The door is always open. Okay, if mommy or daddy don't get it, we're gonna get a tutor. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, they know there's still a minimum that has to be done. Because if I just let you go and let you go and do what you want to do and don't have, you know what I'm saying, no rules or no certain points, then you go, you gonna do the bare minimum.
yep.
You gonna do the bare minimum when I know you can do better.
Yeah.
I'm putting that pressure on your neck.
Because you're
My-
gonna coast
my thing
through
is-
the whole.
And I also talk to them when, hey, if you're struggling, look, I get it, because I've struggled with a certain thing too. I reassured them, but however, we're gonna take the proper steps to make sure you get these things so you won't be struggling. So that's why I agree to pressure. Yeah, I'm gonna have that pressure. Yeah, especially when I know you can do better. And then how you gonna know what you can do if you don't go to your fullest potential?
Right.
Deep.
Oh, shit. Come back to me. I forgot.
When you say pressure, you mean like to just get like completely straight A's?
Like pressure to make good grades.
Yeah.
You know?
What's
To-
my
I,
grades?
I
to
think,
make grades.
I think it's necessary. I think, but when you do it, you have to, like for Najee, all our kids, that's the thing with my kids, like they all get good grades, but for different reasons. Like my youngest, like she's just like a perfectionist. If she ever come home with a B, it's gonna break her heart. You get what I'm saying? Unfortunately.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I think that when you do it, you have to, like, I try to explain to her, like, you know, you're not just doing it just to get an A on a piece of paper. Like, you striving for success, you should always try to, you know, meet that mark.
And you're also not doing it just for an incentive, like.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
You get straight A's, I'm gonna
Exactly.
take you to Mr. Gary.
Exactly.
What you want to do?
I don't know, but I do reward them.
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
Because I want them to see that I see the hard work that you're putting in. So, A's $20,
Mm-hmm.
B's $10. You get a C, you only get $2. D's, F's, nothing.
You might get an ass whooping.
So now they want to.
I might.
So now they wanna, you know, they wanna do good so they can get that money.
I'm sorry, you might get an ass
They wanna do good so they can get that money.
So,
You know.
so for me, I say no. Y'all gonna make me seem like an asshole.
No, you're good.
It's fine. Nah, for me it's no, because I didn't really care about my grades when I was in school, but I still passed when I was supposed to.
Is that what my
That
mom
don't-
said you was a bad influence?
Probably. I don't think it defines who you are as an adult.
Just
Like,
friends.
you don't have to get good grades to work with your hands outside of school.
Right.
Like, I've heard a woman tell her son, you gotta go to college, and he's like, I wanna be a truck driver. You don't need to know science or math, none of that to drive trucks. Like, you trying to force me on this path that you want me to take, but it's not my path. Now, if I'm just constantly failing, then yes, get on my ass, obviously. But if I'm still passing regardless with bare minimum, and I'm telling you what I wanna do as an adult, believe in me.
But we're not talking. Well, I mean, I didn't specify that.
No,
but
it's kinda like,
I feel like. I mean, I get what you're saying.
academically, right? Because you can pass with the bare minimum, which is C's.
Yeah, but
I get what you're saying, but like, how they gonna learn?
Here's a point, yeah.
Like,
1 point, yeah.
A diesel point.
Shit.
A diesel point.
yeah, there's a point, but like, okay, I go in and I go and make all D's, right? Which is passing, right?
Right?
I go and make all these D's, and now, like I said, I'm doing the what? What's funny?
I'm gonna look at it for that some ass report.
Oh, and
You went over your head, don't worry about it.
but like kids are smart too. Like kids choose to do like I guess some kids have some issues, okay?
Yeah.
But kids are smart too, and they'll do the bare minimum just because they want to do the bare minimum. You understand what I'm
Right,
saying?
that's me. That's how I
But hold
was.
up, but I'm saying like as a kid, I feel like with you being that parent or whatever, you have to have some type of control over that. Like you have to.
Well, yeah, but like I said, it's more of
It's a difference when you're really struggling.
Right.
yeah. When you
That's
see
two
it's
different
nothing,
things.
And then when you
Then that's when you-
purposely doing it just
Right.
to
Just
purposely
nah,
doing
we
it, like,
ain't.
fuck it, I'ma just turn this in, give me a grade.
Right.
Yeah, that's
D, I get what you're
Yeah.
saying with like the bare minimum thing. My only thing is like, you want to strive for more just in case. Like you don't want to be skating bare minimum and then you know you slipped up and got a couple questions wrong that you thought you had right when you were skating, and then it dropped you lower than that mark.
Right.
You feel me? But if you aim to be up here and you
You have a
strive
little
for
cushion.
perfection,
you still good.
even if you fuck up, you still a little good.
Yeah,
I
but
understand that, man. But
I say like,
knowledge don't
For me-
dictate how well you work with your hands.
but knowledge.
No, it don't. But we're not gonna say that to a
No, we definitely not gonna tell that to a kid.
We ain't putting a seventh grader to the workforce.
I do feel like it's important. I feel like education is important. Do I put pressure on them to a certain extent? I'm gonna say that. Y'all gonna make me sound like an asshole too. 'Cause, like I like them to make good grades, but it's like at the same time when I think about it in the long run, it's kind of like because the stuff they teach in school is like.
Useless.
It's
Kinda.
useless, but
Cause I know people who make straight A's who dumb as hell. Like
no,
honestly.
it's true. But you can say that when they're in 12th grade. You get what I'm saying? It's not gonna matter when you're in 12th grade because they about to get out of school. It's
Right.
not really gonna matter.
Right.
But when they like that young, you just
Well,
they
yeah.
need to make
That's
that
what I
mark just to
said.
go on, just to get
I
to
do
12th
feel like
grade.
that's important whenever they're younger. But
Mhm.
I guess it's because like I said, I know people who's like really smart on paper, but
No, that's true.
The
It's
common
true.
sense
And
don't
like
be there.
some kids don't have the attention
Hell,
span.
college.
Like, you know what I mean? Like they lose focus really quick, and I think it's wrong to kind of say like, oh, Ritalin or
No, Lord.
you know what I mean. So
Yeah, that's
you can't really blame it on that if that's your first thought whenever a kid is not focusing.
Like, well, I
I
know
get
I
that
have a
too.
child that struggles with focusing. Like,
Right.
if she taking a test and somebody is clicking their finger, she's gonna stare at them and clicking their finger and then not snap back. Oh, I gotta finish this test. And she's young doing this, so I had to get her something so she's able to stay focused on the teacher and
Right.
kind of remember, those test taking tools and what was being taught in class. I had to do that because she failed. She had to be retained. So, and when she started taking her medicine, she improves a shit ton. Even though she's a struggling student, she doesn't catch it the first, the second time. She might catch it the third, fourth, even the fifth time sometime. But seeing that she took the medicine and I saw how much she improved, and she was just exciting herself, her confidence was more up. She didn't have that much anxiety. It was a good thing for
It's a
her.
win
Give us some
sometimes.
weed.
It was a
Nah,
good
I'm just
thing.
playing. I'm just playing.
Yeah.
I know, but seriously though,
So that in her
Give us
case,
some
she
weed.
had, like, she needed it
And in a way,
because she struggled.
And I understand that because I have trouble focusing. I could be in class paying attention and then suddenly I'm thinking about something I ain't got.
Yeah, it don't have nothing
And
to do
then,
with
and
it.
then I snap back and I'm like, oh, I didn't.
But she don't know how to snap
my
back
brain worked
yet.
different in school. Like when it was like time for English and such shit like and spelling, all the words like I would start reading and then all the words would become one long ass fucking keyboard of alphabets, and I'm like, all right, I'm lost. I don't even remember where I was.
I think it's more for me. I think it's like more the lesson.
Yeah.
I think it's
definitely
more
too.
the lesson because honestly, like, who's gonna remember you getting student of the month in second grade? Nobody gives a fuck.
Right.
But I show my kids, okay, you study here, you work hard here. Then when report cards come out, you see the results of the hard work you did, and
Yeah.
that's gonna translate when you get older.
When
You
you
know,
get
you work
older.
hard at something.
You're gonna get those promotions.
Exactly.
It's more like the discipline.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what it's
discipline,
more.
that's what I think.
Like I
Yeah.
said,
Because even for like I said, you starting young, of course, you start in those younger grades, and if you learning those habits of, okay, well, let me study here, well, let me study there, then once you're getting up, you don't have to worry about it being as hard if you didn't study at all. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I kind of side with that. But
Oh, I was about to say, like, even like when it's awards day,
Right.
when somebody says, oh, such and such has straight A's in social studies, straight A's in ELA, straight A's in math, straight A's in conduct, everybody like, wow. And then when you got
some of the
best smile,
Yeah.
ain't nobody wowing you, and you feel some type of way. You like, damn, I want that feeling of how that student had to walk. Across the stage, they got a medal put on their neck. They ain't just get a blank folder. So it's kind of teaching them to have some type of pride, some type of dignity.
yeah, because you
Work hard so you can
Okay,
see a
so-
good outcome.
So what if
So-
you have a student? Because like I said, we have a kid. He was a genius. Test taking, not there.
Oh, they do.
I'm not a good
like that.
test taker either. It's different tools and stuff that you have to do
I'm
with
saying,
certain
When we was in school, the study guide had nothing to do with the test, boy.
It's certain
They study guy was in French.
You gotta some things you gotta do it like you gotta do it as a game for some of them. So like it's
Gotta find a
fun.
way.
You
have
gotta find
different ways of learning.
different
That's
ways.
true.
Yeah.
You gotta make stuff into stories to they understand it. Like okay, little child, you gotta teach them how to talk to
But would you
themselves.
still have that same mentality that you have right now? Like, I want you to get straight A's, A/B honor roll.
I want you to do the best that I know you can do, because let me tell you something. I don't hold all my children to the same standards because I have a struggling student, or I have a struggling child, and then the rest of them, they can see it once or twice. I got it, good. Let me go help everybody else. But I have one it's simple mistakes that she's making that's causing her to, make a low test score grade. So we have to teach her a certain type of way, cover everything else and just focus on just this, because she's looking at all the rest of this and putting everything together, and her work is right but her answer is wrong because she's looking at the overall thing. So I have to kind of put everybody, I have to be hard on them depending on their level, their abilities that they can do.
And then,
Okay, Miss
especially how
Confusion.
they, and then especially how they doing like awards nowadays. They doing more of like you get an invite, you come,
Damn.
and then like well I ain't speaking for like every school, but I'm saying like
That's
some
how they
schools.
want
It's
it.
an
I
invite.
think they should invite
It's
every
an
kid.
invite. You get an invite.
All the kids are
No.
not all the kids go.
I think they should.
They should,
do.
but they don't.
Yeah, they
I was
They
me
do.
too.
We no, you have to get an invite.
Everybody,
have to
our
get an
days,
invite
you
to
get
awards
an invite,
day.
but every child
Child
that's
goes.
present is still there.
Yeah.
If you got an invite, then you got to wear your Sunday best. That's how you knew you was getting an award.
Yes, and yes, exactly. And then you feeling like that child like.
Right.
That's why I think it's
So y'all think that's good or bad for children?
I think it's bad.
I think it's a good but bad thing.
I do
I
not,
show, like,
I do
this
not
is
like the
really
everybody
bad.
gets surprised thing. I don't like
Yeah, not me.
Yeah.
Because what about the child who why I gotta work so hard if you getting the same prize as me anyway?
Right.
That's
No,
why I say not
I don't
to
think it's
do that.
necessarily a prize. I think it's different awards. I think you got to look at it in a different way because I feel like, okay, well, shit, I didn't do anything to try to get
the
this.
award.
Then let me do
Right.
something to try to get this award.
So what if
You know, or try your best to
What
get
if you
the
have that
award.
kid that tried his hardest and still didn't do it?
Well, they do like, well, I don't know. For our
I
school
would say, yeah.
personally, everybody goes to awards day, but everybody does get something. You
They
get
get a
something
ribbon,
for
huh?
specific. Well, like
No,
it's in
they
the
have, like,
folder,
best
but like
smile.
you got
And
something.
stuff
Like,
like that.
Yeah,
most
all year
of
long, I
that's
try
where it
my
goes to
best.
like most
I get best smile.
improved. For the child that like did terrible in the beginning and you know they had a huge jump or you know a significant progress, we do give them something. You know that's where the most improved is coming. That where you completed your whatever programs and stuff like that.
I was
So
about to-
everybody ends up getting something, but some kids get a shit ton and some you know they
I
get
was
something.
about to crash out at Najee Awards because they started naming all the kids that was on honor roll, and they didn't say her name. So I'm like, how the fuck she got highest ELA, highest
They call
math,
it
art,
names.
right? I was like, how the fuck she got all that and didn't get honor roll, and then she made all A's and I didn't
So
know.
there was a separate
I didn't know.
award.
I didn't
Yeah,
know. I didn't know all A's was higher than that. I was about to crash
That's
out.
how Alicia was with Maddie.
Yeah.
I didn't know
I
all
know she
A's was
did.
higher.
Yeah, all A's, and then they
But it's just
honor
like,
us
wait.
AB.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I was like, wait, they named it AB.
I think for the parents,
Like, oh, because they, when you make sure enroll, it was called Principal Smith.
Yeah,
And they call
And they got a
all those kids
trophy.
together. Uh-huh.
So Quenisha was like about to go off. I was like, wait a minute, but then it's on AB on the road.
Yeah, yeah,
And then she was like, oh. Like,
My sister
she's
said, that's how I know you wasn't shit in school.
And then
I
like
think for the parent side of it, for the parent, oh my bad, go ahead.
no, you're good.
Oh, I think for the parent side of it, it could be a bad thing because you're like, dang, my kid ain't gonna get nothing type of thing. But in the school's defense, they're like, well, maybe that child might do something or to try to get one. Maybe like that's just me kind
I'm
of.
gonna look at you and be like, and that's why you're the
And
man.
that's
saying,
why
no
you didn't get
fucking award.
nothing.
That's why you ain't no award. That's why.
Right. You know awards
And
they come
y'all
every
think
year.
that's healthy? I'm just asking.
You might not think I'm in between.
You talking about
I'm
everybody
saying,
get an
like-
award?
You're going the hard way.
Oh, for them to see other kids getting awards.
Yeah, for like Najee, for example, like she will walk off the stage. They call another category ELA. She'll walk back on like it was like a revolving door, and it's like all the other kids just watching her get a whole bunch
Oh,
of
yeah, that's
awards.
what
She worked for
I
it.
think that is
No, she did work for it. She worked
Right.
hard for it. Don't get me wrong, but it's like
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I'm like, is it fair for you to watch her?
Yeah.
That's fair.
It's definitely fair.
I'm telling you, I don't like
I
the
think it's in
whole
the sixth
everybody
grade.
gets an award. I don't feel like
Yes.
I don't like it either.
if you want an award, then you work hard too. Then you can get an award.
Yeah,
Like,
but I mean, shit.
I didn't care about it.
Layla got best smile one year, and I was like, what the fuck is this?
Why not?
See, you
But that was the year
I don't know. I feel like they motivated them
Yeah.
because
Yeah, that type of stuff.
at Pensall, Cortez, it was awards that Cortez only had one award. After the awards, then he cried his ass
'Cause he
off
wanted to
because he
lie.
only had one award.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But this
You
year,
tried to-
Cortez had several awards.
So he
and
did
never
better.
cried.
Yeah,
And
he did better.
he accomplished his goals a lot.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna hold y'all though. I got a box of trophies and medals
Mhm.
that I got whenever I was in school, straight A's, perfect attendance, all it. It don't
I
mean shit
had
to me
perfect
right
attendance.
now.
No, it don't mean
my mom.
That's as a kid.
Elementary.
As
I was
a kid,
so
that little whack ass
embarrassed.
medal, that shit mean a
No,
lot.
they have-
Yeah, it
No,
do
it
so.
means
That's
a lot.
right.
It mean nothing but like,
They had some girls, and they had perfect attendance. They've been having perfect attendance since they've been at their since the pre-K.
I had perfect
They got an
attendance for
award,
6 years
and
straight.
their mama got an award. They grandmama without water because I children came to school literally every single day from pre-K all the way up to the
Nobody
sixth
had
grade. I said what y'all don't believe in doctor's
they
appointments,
don't
this
think
and
so.
no days, y'all don't
Is
even
it?
know.
One girl got it.
At Westgate graduation, didn't they have a girl that she didn't miss no days of school?
That's crazy.
From pre-K to
How?
graduation.
Woo!
Y'all have
16 years.
You deserve it, girl. Shout out to you.
Rebecca had
Alright.
What?
Oh, Rebecca showed
Y'all ready?
y'all don't know the mental health days. Sick. So you see your child. So you don't want some of your child's school sick.
See, but I wasn't really a sickly child, so I had 6 years of perfect attendance.
I couldn't get sick.
Alright.
My ass was.
Alright.
Please don't.
Next question. So should parents put their marriage before their children?
Yes.
Yes.
Um,
To a certain, like,
I'm not gonna say the
Yes.
kids come up to me. I'm hungry. I'm married. Get away from me.
right. Not that. Not that.
What's up, America? Them chick gonna look at you like, what the fuck they gotta do with anything? I'm still hungry.
But we went like that's what we was talking about. Like people take it the wrong way when you say put your marriage first. Like it's
Right.
not about, you know, like I said, the house is on fire. Let me grab my husband at these. It's not like that. It's more like that's what people think though. That's what people act like it is. It's not like that. It's not that. It's like y'all two together and y'all kids. Like you're literally. Like you basically like think of it as you sheltering your kids. Y'all two, y'all kids.
I think it's more the question. So it's more like, let's say your wife having a bad day, but you promised the kids to take them to the park. Would you stay
I was
home to
just
coddle your wife, or take the kids to the park even though you promised them?
I think
I don't know. I think it is.
I think of this question in a different way from the. I think it was the other question that we had like a while back was how the order or something like that. I think.
Yeah.
And I was something like that. So mine's for that question, of course, mine was like, of course, husband in order and stuff like that. But in this question specifically, I think parents should put kids first. That's me.
In like the park and upset scenario.
Yeah, I guess if that's what you want to say. Well,
I think-
I guess hold up, let me see. Of course, when it's issues, is like if you and that person having issues and stuff like that, and the kids, you have an issue going on with the kids. Which one do you pick to go and deal with? That makes sense?
I think as a man, taking a kid, if let's say the kids piss you off, I think as a man, we helping you by taking them away while you catch a breather. That's
Yeah,
what-
that makes sense.
So
So I take it as like, I feel like it depends. It depends, but if both of them need me, I don't know. I guess you would have to kind of play and see which one is more dire at this point. Like,
me.
you know, which one is more important? Like, if I've taken y'all to the park 3 times this week, and then my husband says he's having a bad day, he kind of needs me to be there, then I'll be like, we already went to the park 3 times this week. We go just stay here for today.
3
But
times a week though, that's like adding like.
So
no, it's not. I'm
go
just
ahead,
saying if. I'm saying in that case, then no. But I would have to see which one is more dire at the time. Like,
So, I wanna. This is to everybody. I wanna tweak it just a little bit. So before all of you guys got married, right? What if your oldest child would have said, "I don't want you to marry this person"?
They can't.
I would need to know why.
I didn't have kids.
I'm
would
just saying
say-
hypothetically, if you did have a child that said,
Okay.
"Hey, I don't want you to marry this person."
Once you move out, like it's just gonna be me.
No, I'm talking about like, let's say it's
Your current oldest child,
Yeah, around 10 said, "Hey, mama, I don't."
I would need to know
Why?
Like he's not a bad person.
Like,
I
what's
just
the-
don't like him or something like that.
what's the reason for not liking him. Like,
Right,
was
I would
she
need to know
born
why.
or something?
Kids get. I would say
Like,
kids is jealous. They're gonna
Yeah.
probably look like you taking them away from them.
I don't think necessarily.
But would y'all consider it and take it into consideration if that
I would
child
take it into
really didn't want
consideration
you to-
because
I mean,
But it wouldn't be my final
It's still
decision.
kind of like the opposite of a magnet, though. You talking about before marriage, you talking about being married.
Okay, so
That's why I
listen.
say
So listen to what I mean. Okay, so you and your partner going through, y'all fussing, y'all back and forth, y'all at odds. Okay, y'all at odds. It's not seeming to get back on the right track at this moment. Okay, and then you're also having a problem with your kids. Behavior is out of control. Brain's not good. Blah, 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 the list goes on. Okay, of kids. So what are you choosing to deal with first?
We gonna put
My
them
husband.
kids first.
Nah.
In my defense, we gonna
Yeah.
put our kids first, and then when that situation is handled, we will
Then we
get,
gonna get to
us.
us.
I would
Yeah.
say-
I
I'ma
would
say
say
it like
handle us first because how we gonna handle them if we at odds? I don't feel like we really could come together and.
Exactly.
But I feel like
If
if
we-
you square them away, you guys can just hone in on each
But
other.
if we
as well.
already clashing,
Yeah.
and
True,
the kids are
I
having
can
a
see it from
problem,
that way.
how are we gonna take care of the kids if we're clashing?
Right. I
So
feel
if
like-
I say, hey,
Yeah.
this is how I want to solve the situation with the children, but you saying no, I want to do, it's,
Yeah, y'all
it
gonna
creates a
clash
whole new
even
So
problem.
you saying
But that's
that
what I'm saying, Demetrius,
because
what if-
so you hold on. So
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
saying that basically like okay, so just because if you're mad at your spouse, you're gonna treat your children a different way.
No,
No.
That's all I'm hearing.
I'm not
is-
saying I'm treating them.
You know,
differently.
I'm just saying if how we go effectively deal with them if me and you not even cool right now.
I mean, but if you're
I still
good
feel like it's
parents,
possible.
if
I
you're
feel
Yeah, I feel like it's possible.
Yeah, if you're
Because we're putting our marriage
Kids,
and our
it is.
differences to the side at the moment to tend
deal with
the
our
kids.
kids.
I agree with
Yeah.
you.
I just-
Yeah, I heard
Yeah,
exactly what
like,
you just said.
I feel like I see it from both
If
sides.
your parenting skills is on point, you're gonna be able to fix
Yeah,
it
you will.
quickly before you fix your stuff with your marriage.
Yeah, you will. You
Because
will.
you gotta separate the two. So that's why I heard you. I was like,
Yeah.
No, you
I
don't.
definitely.
And like just because I'm at odds with you, don't mean that we stop parenting.
Yeah,
We have to
no.
keep
It still happens, still goes on.
parenting.
I
And you
get that.
can
I'm
I
gonna
just,
treat them different
You can
because
focus
I'm
on
mad
each
at
other
you.
better.
but no,
I'm
I
not
wouldn't do
treating-
that
know?
either.
I'm not treating
But I
them
just,
different.
I do feel like
Well, you-
at the end
when
of the
y'all say
day,
it,
it's
you
gonna,
know.
in my mind, it'll be more, it'll still be effective because I mean, we would put them first, but I still feel like it will be more effective if we're a team.
She talking like Deadpool. She like,
And I think-
I don't know.
I feel like the least amount of problems, the better. So like, if we can square away the kids together real quick, then we can just hone in on each
Yeah.
other. We don't have to have any background
Well,
noise.
other
and
person-
anything.
yeah,
No
yeah.
And just-
interruptions.
Yeah, but like if we know other shit is going on, then we trying to square our shit away too. It's like we can't really like
Chaos.
really
Take care of the
lock in,
problem.
Right,
Yeah.
because we and then you rushing it too.
Yeah.
Like I'm rushing trying to get along with you because I know we
Because
gotta
I
get
know
to the kids.
I got
Yeah.
kids.
But
That's
if
on
we
the back
could
of
just
your
tackle the
mind.
kids first, then we don't have to rush and we can really just lock in.
Yeah, and
Right.
it's so, I don't know with me and Rico because he does this a lot. He knows how to like turn off what we got going
Going on.
and focus. That's why like we could probably get into a heated argument and then we can come and hang out with our friends and y'all never know. Because we know how to turn it off or put it behind us until we're ready to face it head on.
Right.
You know, so that's why we're able to do our kids first, and then focus on what we got going on, so we can take our time with what we got on. Because, like you said, they're not gonna be home, all the time. So
But
we
I'm
need to
saying-
effectively show them, deal with the smaller things first, because I'm pretty sure it's small,
let's,
and tackle that
I
big
would-
issue of you. That way, you don't have no interruptions between you and with your marriage.
Because I was about to say something about Khadijah said. So like, that's the reason I talked about more effective. So like when you and Rico, when y'all get into it and y'all turn it off, like I feel like y'all do turn it off, but us because we friends or maybe I just pay attention
You
too
can
much,
tell.
I can still tell.
Yeah.
Like y'all look cool and stuff, but it's like it still shows.
It still shows,
That's the
yeah.
reason why I said
Mhm.
how I said. But I also get it from y'all side too. It makes sense from both ways in my mind.
I'm just talking to kids. I could give a damn about y'all. I'm gonna square my shit away. I'm talking about when it comes to the kids.
Oh,
We're gonna
yeah.
knock them out first,
I feel like
and
it'll
then
be
we gonna
easier.
Okay, so I have a question.
To
I have a
fix
question.
stuff.
Okay, it got engraved into my head that your wife comes second in your life after God, right?
Okay.
So why does your children come before your marriage then? Why look at it that way?
I would say kids need more attention.
What I'm
When it
saying,
comes to
We're married already.
we're married, but your
We're
spouse
married.
still comes before the children.
We're talking about it. Hey, you're gonna make the decisions. You're gonna take the lead in the house and all these things. That's I don't know. Well, I'm not married, so look. But I'm saying how I look at it. Okay. So, I look at it in the case. Okay, my man, he's taking the lead in the house. Of course, he's helping. He's making these decisions. You know what I'm saying? Doing like what a man's supposed to do, like you're a traditional man. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to this situation, exactly, like I know. I'm trying to see the example that I had, like that I've personally experienced.
I just feel like in the case if you try to deal with the spouse first, you're gonna have underlying issues. It's not gonna be completely, you know,
But
Like they just said it for a rush.
sealed. You know,
But also at the
Yeah,
same
you're
time,
just trying to hurry up and all right, cool, whatever,
If-
fine.
if you
And we
know-
moved on from it.
if you know I have a problem, or that we have a problem, and you're constantly pushing it off to put the kids in front of you, I'm going to feel like I'm less and
Now
less
that's a different
important.
thing.
No, yeah,
I
that's
get what
different.
you're
That's
saying,
different.
though.
Yeah, I
I'm
get
going
what
to
you're
be
saying.
less and less important, and you know what? After this, after so long, I don't care no more.
I get what he's saying, but that's a little different.
Yeah, that's different. That's way different.
But
When
I
you
don't
just
think
keep on
the-
putting the shit off, or you just trying to throw the kids in front
but
of
I don't think the
Yeah.
kids is gonna last that long. Like, you know, their problems is not
No,
gonna
but
be
he's
that
saying
big
like
to
when
last
somebody's
that
like
long.
purposely okay, hey,
Yeah.
like if somebody don't want to tend to you, hey, I'm
Or don't want to talk about
Yeah.
it.
I'm gonna figure some
when
shit
you
out
ready
the
to talk
kids.
about
Even
it.
if the kids ain't got shit going on, they doing something wrong because I don't feel like
Johnny's
dealing with
just
you.
depressed, you know, about
So I get what he's saying right there, but
like this might be a whack example, but Jason, of course, he works on the road all day. First thing in my mind, you know, we're all human. Sometimes we forget things at home, and if it's a situation and we're like in two different directions, and I gotta go and bring the kids somewhere, and I'm like, yo, I told the kids I'm about to bring them here now. And he's like, yo, come and bring me an extra thing to drink. Maybe it's a crazy example, but I'm going to finish bringing the kids because you have something already, if that makes sense.
And how does that make you feel?
You know? Or whatever. But he knows.
But you're right,
Hold
that's
on.
my point.
No, let me finish my statement. But he knows, matter of fact, 99% of the
work on your
time.
percentages because 99 is a high number.
Yes, it is. But 99% of the time, if you call me and tell me you need something, I bring it. I'm capping. Sit up there and say I'm capping.
Don't include the raincoat,
Sit
Jason.
up there and say I'm
Don't
capping.
include the raincoat.
That's a big percentage. It was raining.
It was pouring. She had the
You
baby.
knew it was going to be raining, though.
Exactly.
And
Check
you
the
wanted her to bring the
forecast.
baby in the rain. He was gonna get
Jason,
sick.
I will drop Jason to work. He tell me go and get him a coffee. I'm going, and I'm going back to work and bring him a coffee.
But if every day,
Prime example today. When he called me and told me his phone is on 8%, I need you to bring me a charger when I get back from Lafayette. Guess what? I was pulling up with the charger. He told me he needed something to
You don't
drink.
need that phone.
I'm pulling up. I'm bringing him something to drink.
It's raining on side the road.
Matter of fact, I gave him
I can't say nothing. I want to.
Matter of fact, I gave him some a little extra snack to go with it, some mangoes. I said, cool, I'll get some refreshing. Like,
I want
he know.
to do this. I didn't even get that.
Alright, I'm gonna hit it with the razzle dazzle.
He know I'm
I'm
coming.
gonna put it in the blender.
He know I'm coming.
Alright,
So that's why I think that I deserve that 99%.
Nah, not 99 though, not
Bro,
99.
99.
73.
No!
So you
You cannot
He
do
said, it was,
it.
he said it was better to come to the port than it was to
Bro, I
come
had to call for the snickerdoodles. I didn't even get that. And then I'm at the port and I'm not even in Broussard anymore.
Alright, you know I had.
That's crazy, bro.
Alright, anybody else got anything else to say to that question?
I got
Okay.
one more. Okay,
Talk to him, D.
your husband comes home. He's stressed the fuck out. Like you've never seen him stressed out before from work. Your kids come home. You had a situation at school. Who are you dealing with first?
I'm dealing with my husband first at that point.
Thank you.
Ooh.
What was the situation at the school?
Right.
Yeah.
Wait, I was
I
just gonna
think
say,
it-
it depends on the
The
situation.
situation at the
Doesn't
school.
matter.
You stressed out. Don't y'all sit in the car? Remember you said that?
Thank you.
Hold on, I was gonna say, if it's a situation,
Sit.
No,
if
man.
it's a situation with some little kids, we'll figure that shit out.
I think it varies.
Yeah, it varies. Now you talking about the teacher? Nah, hey, you talking about undivided attention? I
No,
don't know.
it's a teacher. No, I'm going too. But
Okay, so you talking about with some little kids and some
Just-
Oh well, yeah, I'm gonna go into him right quick because it shouldn't. I just need to get to him, see what's going on, and then I'll get it.
But when you stressed, do you want to talk about it or you just want to?
No.
Okay, well, shut the fuck up. That was a damn lame.
No, it
example.
wasn't. It wasn't.
You don't even want to talk about it.
It
Why
wasn't
did I
lame.
say to
if I
you?
tell you I don't want to talk about it, by all means go handle whatever the hell you want to do. But if I didn't tell you that, don't assume.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna assume if you don't tell me. And you
But
don't
what
let
if you
know.
tell me that every time?
I changed to me
I'm
every
used.
time.
I'm.
Right?
Hell no! let's
said
do it.
99%.
No, we talking about something else different now.
Nah, but I mean that decompression in the car is a thing. But even when I come home, I mean inside the house, it's still not. You know, it's like it's still not fully over with. It's gonna still be on my mind. It's just it's time for me to get in the house. You know, so.
I feel
That's
like
when-
you gotta communicate. Hey, I'm stressed out right now. When I get home, I'm gonna need some good pressure.
Oh, pause.
I need to release some pressure. I'm stressed. Isn't that a stress reliever?
That's what you tell Rico?
He never tell me that.
No, you.
But-
He said he was a stress reliever. That's stress reliever.
It is.
What? What y'all talking about? Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on.
You a stress reliever.
I feel
It is.
What you think?
You stressed the fuck out.
this for D and Lil Mitri. I feel like sometimes we expect the woman to put the kids first though.
Yeah.
Like if I come home from work and like the house not clean and the kids is jumping and doing some crazy shit, I'm gonna be. I'm not even gonna whip ass. I'll be like, yo, she should have put them first and took care of all of that shit. You know, so I expect the woman to put the kids first. Or I will be like, yo, what
No,
the
in that
fuck- what the
situation,
fuck
I'm
you
not gonna lie. If I come home and I see she's defeated, I'm probably gonna whip ass first, then make y'all, fix this shit up.
Yeah, you see, but me, I come in the house and
So you come in the house is dirty, food not cooked, kids is homework not done, not taking it back. Like nothing's been done. You're not gonna feel a certain type of way.
every day, yes. But if I come home and it's like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna just be like, babe, give me a hug, and then I'll hug her for like.
Yeah, some days.
If she
Yeah,
look, I mean, yeah, if she looked like like she been through hell, that's
No,
different.
not even then.
Yeah, sometimes.
Because it's not about it. Because I'm not focusing on nothing
not-
else.
yeah.
I'm just trying to
I'm trying to get myself together.
get myself.
I see what you're
Yeah.
saying.
And then I go shower, eat, and then I be like, whew.
Yeah.
Y'all clean that shit. You know that's
Yeah,
not me.
yeah.
I'll be.
Like I say,
I'll be
even
tight.
if it's the other way around, if I come home and see you stressed the fuck out, hey, you good? Obviously, I'm not gonna ask a dumb question.
You're not gonna say that. You gonna say, what
Yeah.
the fuck your problem is? What the fuck you got an attitude for?
Even if I say that, tell me what your attitude is.
Nah, because I don't like the way you said it.
If
So
it's-
why would I tell you I don't like the way you said it?
So now I gotta
If
ask
it's
you
because of
what
your
you
kids, let me know. I'm gonna handle it.
But nah, it's. I don't know. Like I focus on me before I actually start paying attention to everything else. Like I gotta make sure I'm no longer in my work mode.
I got a confession.
I don't know. Rico is kind of like that.
I'm
Like,
a homebody, bro. Like
I
if I come
understand
home and my
shit.
my shit is not like squared away, bro. It gets me more stressed. Cause when I walk in my house, I want to be at peace. If I walk in my house and shit is not like in order, like that shit, it just like I'll just go in my room and just shut it down.
I was about to say that. So I know when Jason is coming home and I look around the house.
oh, I don't want to use mouth. Let me hurry and clean it.
No. I know when I look around the house, I kind of know how he coming in, if that makes sense. Like I know how he's gonna be, how he's gonna act majority of the time. When I look around the house. Some days, of course, I'm like, I don't give a fuck because I'm defeated. I do have those days. I'm not gonna lie to you. But most of the time, I know once I look around the house, okay, I know if Jason come in here, he'll be cool. You know what I'm saying? I think that's something I have been, maybe I'm going a little bit off subject, I don't know. But I think that's something I have been working on, is number one, like by me getting back to myself from having the baby, and like trying to basically knock this postpartum bullshit out the way. I've been trying to work on kind of being more upbeat. Like when he walked through the door. Though he don't give me the fucking attention, I ain't saying attention, the affection that I want. I was like, well, let me try to be the one to start this trend, and then maybe I might get what I want. If that makes sense. So
Damn, you growing as a person.
So when he walked through the door, and I know he had a long day today, it was hot as fuck.
Yes.
I was like,
Cutting around
okay,
11 o'clock, boy, I was.
let me make sure some drinks is in the ice box. You'll need something cool. When he come in, I know he gonna automatically, you know, do his little dabs with the kids, blah, say, blah, say, blah. I didn't hug him because I knew he was sweaty out there.
See, that's real love.
No,
If
you
you
was
the
sweaty,
hugger, I
but
was
you would
sweaty.
have never let me do that. You would have never let me
Nah,
do
you're
that.
right. I don't like, if I'm dirty,
I
don't
know
like
you.
to
You would
touch
have never let me do that.
Yeah.
But I was like,
I wouldn't
babe,
even do you like that.
come and give me a kiss. I said, come and give me a kiss. And he came and gave me a kiss. So that's what I've been trying to work better at.
She definitely hugging Bobby.
I'm a hugger and I'm a lover. I want that. But like, I guess I have to take baby steps on him.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm trying to do.
If
so I
I'm
can
like
get that
dirty, if I'm
reciprocation.
dirty, I just don't like being.
Touched.
I don't like being touched. Or
Yeah, but I'm talking about you when you're not dirty. Okay.
But I'm not coming and being an asshole. I just like peace. So it's like if there's
Yeah, but
no
I think,
peace
like,
downstairs, I'm gonna go upstairs, and she knows that like
Yeah.
let me square all this shit right here just so he can
Yeah.
open up his space of how he gonna move around. Because if shit is hectic, I'm just gonna move in one spot. That's gonna be my bed, the shower in my bed. You know,
Right.
but if everything else is squared away, then I'm moving freely around the house.
Yeah. So I kind of know how to go coming out.
But I ain't just coming in saying, "Hey, my shit ain't done." This is like I'm not. I'm
He's
not
not
flashing out.
like that.
No,
That's not
I'm
hurting.
not
No,
flashing out.
No, let me be specific. No,
I mean,
I think
I'm sorry.
this is
Nah, hell
this is
no.
what I'm
sorry.
This is what we also. But I think that what I look for, like when my man is coming home, what I look for is we both excited to see each other.
Yeah.
I get it, we be on the phone. But like we both still excited to see each other. You come up to me, we hugging, we kiss, and then all right, cool, thank you. You know what I'm saying?
I can't come home and hug and kiss on hug. I started getting punched on.
Oh, what's the line?
Not from
Punch
you,
him right now.
from
Oh,
Dion.
by Dion.
Dion be like,
Oh, right.
I'm
So
like-
that's what I look for, like from him. But
Yeah.
But that's a weird. Like I can be on the phone with Naya in the car, pull up to the house, hang up on her, walk in the door, and she gonna say, "You're not gonna."
But
say
you
hi
can't
to
just
me."
say that, Richie. You just say selfish.
I just hung up on
That's
you.
selfish though. That's selfish.
Say hello to me.
I just hung up on you literally like 10
But
seconds
that's
ago.
still selfish.
Still, you in
Just
the
like
house
I
now.
still know that you come
Yeah.
and anticipate
I
you something.
understand.
Like, what's up,
I'll be like, "What's up, little baby?"
Exactly.
But we
all on the phone,
but
yeah.
we all subject to let's go to y'all. It is the final question that we have. What time is a reasonable time for children to be in bed in your household?
I'm gonna start off with this one.
9 o'clock.
Weekends or weekdays, or like which school?
Just,
you
I
include?
guess I would say
School,
school,
not school.
school,
Night
night,
versus
school.
school.
Okay, so
do both. Yeah, do
school.
both.
9 o'clock.
School is 9 o'clock. For 10 and under.
What you mean to the number?
11, 9:30.
Like age-wise.
Oh, hold up. I'm sick. You knew something. Hold up.
12. Wait, how does Colin?
13.
Colin 13. So Colin bedtime is 10 o'clock. 12 is 9:30. 11 and under is 9 o'clock. I told Colin once he reach 15, he on his own. He can go to bed anytime he wants. It's up to him to no responsibility. He gotta practice that. He gotta get into that habit of you getting older. You have to have these boundaries of knowledge. Okay, this is important. I have to wake myself up.
Wait.
So you're trying to pull it.
So you think loosening the boundaries is helping?
Well,
Did you pushing the bedtime back?
yes, because it's gonna teach him to be more responsible as he get older.
But will it though?
I get what you saying.
That's what I'm trying to get him into the habit of.
I think you trying to teach him the consequences early. Like if you go to bed by yourself
Mm-hmm.
and you tired in the morning, that's how he learns. I think that's what you.
Yeah,
Right.
So one day he came home. He was like, it was like 9:30. He was like, I'm going to bed. I was like, good job. That's all I told him. He was defeated. I'm like, yeah.
I think kids naturally. I understand what you're saying, but I think kids naturally will figure that out. Just because we've all been kids before, we've all had bedtimes before, and we've all stayed up past those bedtimes
Yes.
before, and we've learned our lessons through our parents telling us, "Hey, 9 o'clock is the time." So me personally, I wouldn't have pushed the time back, and I think that a kid can learn that. Nigga, your ass don't go to bed at the time you gonna be tired regardless.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like if you keep pushing it back, it's gonna give him just a little bit more freedom to be fucked up in the morning.
But see, that's where for me it's like you gotta learn.
But that's how you see, because that's how you grew up. You had to wake yourself up in the morning. Like I told him, I was in 12th grade. My mom would still wake me up, iron my clothes. So yeah.
So my mama had a spray bottle. mama had a spray bottle, bro. If I wasn't up in the morning before she went to work, she would squirt, she would spray me with water.
With that Bernie Mac,
I'd be like, oh,
that boy like water. She never put it on like water.
I think for us right now, even with Zay just turning 11, it's still that mark of between 8 o'clock to 8:30.
Perfect.
Yeah.
8 o'clock.
That's ours.
That's the 8:30 is latest. Get your ass in motherfucking bed, you know.
And one of the main reasons why I say 8 o'clock, like Jason said, I know you're playing me. It's 9 o'clock. I know you're still awake.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
you transitioning into going your ass to sleep. Because if I tell you, oh wait, you can stay up to 9:30. Midnight,
still-
midnight I'm gonna go look and you're still looking at me.
Yeah.
But see, that's what for me is like. I'm only tell you get up one time before I leave.
What you mean, like in
Like-
the morning?
Yeah, like not for Colin. Colin, wake yourself up.
Oh,
Kind of make it simple.
But the other ones is like, hey, time to get up. You know, and they like doing that extra shit and then but they up though. So you know, if you go to bed,
yeah, but that's for you.
But that's how it was with my daddy. Like my mama, she would have to pull my covers off and turn off my fan.
Yeah,
my
I gotta do it.
my daddy would say my name in the most low tone, and I would wake up.
I used to get
Like
sucked
that.
by sleep.
you see.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
I just say,
Yep. No,
I'll boom, 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 and
be
they,
like,
they
took
get
it.
straight up. I don't know what
Huh?
We gotta pull the covers off, turn the fans on.
I
Yep.
used to get hit with a belt at my sleep.
She's the only person I have the pressure to kind of get up. Is like
Yes.
Najee.
Mine would be Khalil.
And Najee.
Jordan.
shit.
If
Even
I can tell her to get
Deion,
up 1,001
Like
times,
Deion.
she's still.
time to get up.
Huh?
No, they have some
Get the fuck up!
They have some mornings if I'm there, I have to go grab Kalia and stand her up.
Yeah, sometimes I have to
Literally.
take him out the bed.
You see, whenever I wake them up, they put their feet on the ground and they be
But
like,
our bedtime in our house
Like
is
this?
8 o'clock.
You can figure out-
Unless we
Dude,
are running
like
behind
Behind time.
them kids, is
Fall over.
no later than 8:30 days in that bed.
That's mine is 9. 9, because we still
Yeah,
be in the
9.
streets 8:30 sometimes.
yeah,
And then weekends, they just do stuff.
yeah. Weekends,
Now we
I would say weekends. Kitchen close at 11.
Hey,
Nah,
kitchen?
my kitchen's like still.
Kitchen close at 11.
No,
You can stay up, but just
That
know
kitchen is
you're not
closed
getting in there after
outside
11 o'clock.
After the dishes water, that's it.
Bedtime in the kitchen is
Well, no, it's
because
mostly
they got
snacks in
snack.
it.
Kyrie
Yeah, snacks.
had
It's not
fucking
food, it's
snacks
just
and
snacks.
everything hidden all over. He had shit in the bathroom. Kyrie, he had a secret stash outside the bed. He had a secret stash in you pull out the clothes in the dresser drawer, under the cabinet with the sink. And I'm wondering, why the fuck is you pissing on yourself? He had shit everywhere.
My boy's going crazy.
Everywhere.
Yeah,
And
that's
and
like Case.
yeah.
Case is a snacker at night. So like he don't ask for nothing, but he'll come by the room door. If he'll turn the knob and our room door is locked,
They cut
then
the
he
lights on.
he gonna go in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Oh no, Case used the flashlight on his phone.
No, I'm not even gonna hold you. One night I woke up,
Wait till you learn about that.
case
cup
was in a
phone.
complete dark. Ate my ice cream.
Now you ain't
Eating
gonna tell
ice
my
cream-
son business.
eating ice
Nine
cream in the
months
dark is
podcast.
crazy.
You didn't even have to say all that about my
At
kids.
the time, he was scared of the dark, but
Eat the ice cream in the
He
dark.
really is.
Ice
And
cream.
the fact that he's scared of the dark,
I can't eat nothing in the
he
bitch
is
back.
scared.
I don't
He
know
would
what
not
it
go to
is.
bed in the dark. He would
Left the
literally
spoon in
walk
the
in the
freezer.
dark to go get something to
I don't know how they
drink.
walk in the dark. That shit seem impossible. I be.
And he's scared of
I
the
was
dark.
trying to do that.
Always do all.
I can't walk in the dark.
Run that dumb ass to the
I
wall.
walk slow. I walk like
Yeah, I ain't about to fall down. I'm about to stay there.
I walk in the dark.
I never turn on the light when
I can't do
I'll
it.
be falling like Peter Griffin.
Oh, mama used to be so
Y'all
mad
be
at
feeling
that.
my stuff?
I don't never touch the light.
Mama used to wake up at night and go to the bathroom in the dark. One night I
My
turned on the
phone
light and she was sitting on the toilet. I'm like, bro.
See, that's a bitch.
Nah, pitch black shit is crazy.
Oh, it be pitch black.
Pitch black shit is crazy.
They walk
She's
from the
scared.
room.
The light. She's
Yeah,
scared.
my
Go.
mom, she kind of staggers now when she walks. So I'm like, why the fuck she was staggering in the dark? Turn the fucking light on. You
Yeah.
can't see.
I could
If
see
you
in the
gonna
dark.
fall, what you gonna do?
Who y'all scariest kid? Like of the like dark.
I don't know.
Probably Dion.
I think between Zay and
I
Najee.
think it's Z.
Yeah, probably
Scared of the
Deion.
dark.
Does the
Because
babies
now
count
when he
though?
turned off the light, he'll take off running.
Junior do that.
Hey, you gotta get that good vision before you like.
Camera on.
Junior do that.
When the outline of the house is still in your eyesight when the lights off.
Yep.
All right,
None of my kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alright, y'all, this was this episode of Mic Check 337. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what you want to talk about next.
And don't forget to hit that follow button.
For sure.
Yeah.
Share with your friends. Do all that.